Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your New York Mets.
Today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Well struck, right field. And gone! The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Liner caught it second. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back, and that one is off the wall. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Yeah, the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A two-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Here's Cody Bellinger. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. 2 away now. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. 2-2. Just missed. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Relay throw to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Max Fried. Always a treat to watch. One of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Just missed. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The 1-1.
No.
And that's outside. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Batting fourth, the catcher number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Ground ball to the right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. Mets leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for New York, Anthony Volpe. The 1-1. This one in the air right field. Taylor hustling after it. Snags it on the run. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And a 1-1.
High.
That one missed. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Boog, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And it goes just foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the second. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. And a curve misses outside.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here is Marcus Semien. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
To third. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Wide throw, and it gets away. Robert up to third on the wild pitch. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one's in there. Now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Ball 4.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. On the ground to the left, Volpe in plenty of time to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Swings over the top of that one. Ground ball left side. Bichette whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Second baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Mets, the 3rd baseman, Bo Bichette.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Swings through that.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Off the plate, and a full count now.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Draws the walk there. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Acrobatic throw for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. On to the 4th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Got him swinging for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's a 1-1. Up the middle, Lindor throws to first.
Out of there.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Smoked on the ground to second. Jazz tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's a 1-1. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after After that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that is that. Nothing.
For the Mets.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jonah Tong.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And it is out of here. He sends a rocket to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Here's a 2-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Ball.
One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Foul.
And that is foul. That misses.
That's the ball.
Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for New York, Luis Robert Jr. Chisholm. Over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Chop to the left side. McMahon fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick
The
outs.
shortstop,
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Lindor.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. The Yankees. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching for the
Kodai
Mets,
Senga
number
into the game.
34.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one out in front that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luke Weaver getting loose out there. Myers also throwing. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Yanks. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Swings through that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm to first, and they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. 1-1 now. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Mets strand 1, and they
for the Mets.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, number 91.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's a 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him. 1 out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Yankees up by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man at second. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. And it's off the top of the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third. Only 1 away.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees.
Pitching change here, Luke Weaver.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Number 30.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The 1-1. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Jackknifes out of the way. Hot shot to third. Handles, throws to first. That'll end the inning after a lot. Bottom of the seventh, and we got a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jared Young.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
The 1-1.
Number 80.
And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. To the right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The batter, number 10.
Now it's Marcus
Second
Semien.
baseman, Marcus Semien.
That's outside. 2-1. Just missed. And there's ball
That's a
4.
ball. Take your base.
Bounce to third. McMahon to second. Pulls him off the bag. So up next, Tyrone Taylor.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
For the Mets, number 0, Roddy Mauricio.
First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That completes the strikeout inning over. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Out towards right center field. Taylor should have this one. And there's one down. One out man at first. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one lifted to left. Soto on the move. 2 down.
The batter, number 11.
New pitcher now,
Anthony
Tobias Myers.
Volpe. Now pitching for the Mets, number 32, Tobias.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a bouncer towards third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
The 3-1. Hammered, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Brett Beatty. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Popped up. Chisholm moving under this one. And there's 1 away. Mets going with a pinch hitter. MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
This to third, and that's just foul. That one hit to right. And there's 2 away. Mets going with a pinch hitter. Nick Morabito. That one to first. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 rounds. Hayden Sanger getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that one is downstairs. 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The 1-1. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. Scott, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Good eye in that spot. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two now. On the ground. Simeon toss over to first. And Bellinger is out. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some.
Now pitching for the
Tim
Yankees,
Hill on to pitch
number
here.
41,
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Hill.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Only one out remaining for the Mets. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Right side, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long